one more on the balling out.
What do you got?
Something that I really like, but I haven't really had the opportunity to use much. Belt squat machine.
Oh, okay. This is where I get real picky. Do you have a preference on
No.
ones you've used?
No.
I had a conversation with someone about this the other day because there's the common ones that you're going to see now are the Wenning one, Wenning Strength. So Matt Wenning makes one out of Ohio. Atlantis makes one. There's one called SquatMax MD, if I'm not mistaken. I think I follow him on social media. And I use that one in Lebanon. Best one.
SquatMax MD.
SquatMax, you know what, I'm
Right.
gonna find it because, again,
Get me 3 of them.
worthy of a shout-out. Let me see here. Because it's the most inexpensive, but just the mechanics behind it. Like, because I find the big issue with the belt squat. Yeah, SquatMax MD, a revolutionary squat device, created by a former NFL. I think he might actually be a physician as well, but just like a really clever, simple, sophisticated design. Because I find most of the belt squats pull you into a crazy anterior tilt. And it's like, yeah, I'm all for like deloading the spine and like not compressing the spine, but at the same time, if you're creating shear, like if that belt is pulling on a vector that's creating the horizontal movement between the lumbar spine and the pelvis, it's like that's just a different. You're just trading shear for compression for shear, right?
Yeah.
So it's like that in itself becomes inherently dangerous because I think what it does. Think of like how people use equipment in football. It's like you wear a helmet so you can actually go harder. So you use a belt squat and you load it heavier because you're not loading your spine. You know, it's like an inadvertent safety thing where it's like, oh, I'm going to go ham because it's just a belt squat. I don't have to walk it out. I don't have to fucking stabilize it. Where it's like I've seen belt squats fuck people up. So in order, like the SquatMax MD one is like lesser known, not many people know about it, but really fucking awesome. Like the way they have band attachments, the way the pin drops through, the way you actually load it. Like a lot of them you have to just pick it up from the bottom, which is like not really for me from a squatting pattern standpoint. Like I like the idea of like an Anderson squat or like a pin squat,
Right.
but I don't know, with the belt squat, like getting into that position and trying to initiate properly, like you're initiating mid-range in a muscle or like in a fully stretched position sometimes, depending on your height. Not a huge fan of like, and nothing against it, but like for me, I would say SquatMax MD is probably the best one I've used, and then Atlantis makes a really good one. And it's basically how I judge it is how much shear force is that like pulling me into.
Yeah.
But yeah, belt squats they're on the come up. Where was belt squats 5 years ago? No one was using belt squats.
Shit.
It's like fucking fancy donuts. Instagram made the belt squat. Instagram made fancy donuts.